Preeya, this is a really easy pudding to put together, and it starts with self-raising flour. Now, when you're making a pudding or a cake, you need to make sure you've got a really light, low-protein flour. This has already got the lift in it, but the low protein actually keeps it nice and light and fluffy, very much like meat. Now, I often tell people that the more protein in the flour, the tougher the dough's going to be. And if you're making bread and pasta dough, you need a lot of protein. Fluffy cakes like this or puddings, we need low protein, and this is perfect. There we go.
Okay, there you go. That I did not know. Thank you.
So I've got a cup of self-raising flour in here, and I'll add a cup of brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you want, but I know that brown sugar is wholemeal, and I know that's very, very good for you. You like that?
It's good for you. It's a good alternative. I like it.
Exactly. A pinch of cinnamon goes in there, and to give it an extra bit of lift, I've got a teaspoon of baking powder, and that makes it nice and even more fluffy.
Yes.
I love that. Now, here I've got some vanilla paste, so about a teaspoon of that. I love vanilla paste. It gives it a lovely flavour. A quarter of a cup of melted butter. Pour that straight in there. I've got a lemon here. If you can cut this in half, give me a little bit of zest and the juice from half that lemon and the milk. If you pass me that milk there, I'll put half a cup of lovely fresh milk in there. Oh, I love this. I remember with the milk used to be delivered by horse and cart when I was a very, very young lad.
You're older than I thought.
Well, that's why...
It's all those products, Richo. You look great, Richo.
It's all those blueberries. Apparently, blueberries are very good for you, and if you eat lots of berries, your diet's going to be really, really good.
They're good for you. They are.
Exactly. Just mix that around, and this is a great dish you can make with kids. The only thing is, when you do make it with kids, be prepared for mixture to go all over the place.
Yes.
Sticky fingers, it's going to be...
Welcome to my life, Adrian.
Exactly.
Welcome to my life.
Exactly. So 2 punnets of blueberries go in here, and you could use any berries you want. Strawberries, raspberries, you can use fresh or frozen, but of course fresh is always best. And you just fold that through.
Beautiful.
Now, you've done the next bit, which is the self-saucing part. A cup of hot water goes in there. I've got about a tablespoon of corn flour and a third of a cup of sugar. Just whisk that together. So I've got a lovely dish here, which is perfect for this type of pudding. Just scrape it all out of there like that.
That looks so nice with the blueberries.
It does, it does. And I'll just spoon that around here, around the outside like that, nice and easily. Now pour that on top. This is the sauce part of it. We pour that liquid on top. The corn flour thickens it up a little bit. The sugar sweetens it up. And as the pudding cooks, that liquid goes down to the bottom and gives it a lovely little bit of sauce and moisture on the bottom. Really easy to do. Preheated oven, 175 degrees Celsius, about 35 to 40 minutes. In it goes. Preeya, what do you think of that?
That looks beautiful.
It's nice.
So fluffy.
Exactly. It looks great. You can dust it with icing sugar and serve it like this, or you can fluff it up a little bit more and serve it like I'm going to show you with some berries. I'll put some icing sugar on there. I like to put some icing sugar or sugar on the berries after I wash them and just turn the sugar into them. It helps drain the juices out of them, and that tastes so much better.
You don't need the sugar though. That's all I'd say. They're beautiful just as they are as well. Is that okay?
Yeah, but it's so much better when you have got sugar with it. Sugar is all about pleasure and joy and tastiness. In goes the pudding, and I'll just spin that around. You can see all the blueberries are down the bottom. And of course, we need some more berries because berries are delicious and tasty and just give it great colour as well. What do you think?
I like it. I think you're really meeting the brief and taking it to the next level. So you've got berries in this beautiful, fluffy, self-saucing pudding and berries on top.
You'd have to say it's very good, wouldn't you?
Little dad jokes just slipped in.
Just slipped in there, and a little bit of mint on top of it as well. And we'll just top it with a bit of icing sugar. It's a great little dessert, isn't it?
Looks glorious and quite easy.
Exactly. It's almost too good to feed the kids, isn't it? You want to save this for the adults. Have a little taste of that. I've let it cool down a little bit so it's really quick and easy to eat. You can make it the day before and serve it the next day. It's a great little pudding.
That is beautiful. I love the berries in there. They kind of burst in your mouth, don't they? Filled with kind of juice and deliciousness.
Exactly. And the fresh berries on top, a little bit of cream on top of it. Fantastic. Ice cream would be good. Next time.